Hi, Mikey. This is Mikey from CJPaws. He's our German Shepherd Basset Hound mix, obviously a white German Shepherd. He was run over by a car about a month ago, and none of the other dog rescues were interested in taking him. But we, of course, CJPaws being a cat rescue, all love all animals, and Mikey looks a lot like my dog, Remy, right there. So, you know, except for the obvious color difference. So, I could not say no, and since none of the dog rescues stepped up, CJPaws went ahead and stepped up. We spent a little over $2,000 on getting him better. He is still taking pain pills, and he's still taking anti-inflammatory, so he has to get his blood checked every 2 weeks to make sure that they're not damaging his kidneys or his liver. But he's a really, really good dog. He's going to need a special family, no children. His previous home, we were able to get a hold of those owners. His previous home said that he wasn't great with children. So we're not sure about that because we don't have any children of our own, but better to be safe than sorry. He does do well with other dogs, but I would not recommend another dog in the home. The reason for that being that Mikey has decided very much that he loves me. And now, you know, he'll cuddle with me on the couch and lay in my lap. He's a massive cuddler. He has no idea how gigantic he is, and he is currently 60 pounds and he's underweight. You know, he does get a little bit growly if another doggy comes and tries to join me on the couch while he's snuggling with me. So he probably wants to be his mommy or his daddy's only favorite doggy in the whole wide world. There he goes. So he would be best as an only dog, but he does do wonderful in dog parks, and he does wonderful, you know, if someone brings over a dog to your house and Mikey gets a playmate, but he really doesn't want to share his mommy or his daddy. He does bark at strangers, so if you come and meet Mikey, he probably is going to bark at you for at least a minute before he decides that that you're awesome to pet him. And what I think he's actually doing is I think that he barks at people to get their attention, and then he wonders why no one's petting him. He doesn't understand that barking at people, you know, puts them off as opposed to making them want to pet him. So I think he's just very confused. Mikey! Come here, Mikey! Mikey, is this your gross ball? So tennis balls are about his favorite thing in the world. You want this? You want it? And he loves to chase them. He loves to fetch them. He brings them back. But he also just loves to chew on them. So I recommend the squishy tennis balls that have the squeaker in them so that he can just squeak them to his heart's content. And he inevitably breaks the squeaker, so it's not a big deal. The squeaking goes away very quickly. But he will be up for adoption in the next month, I imagine, as soon as we get him off of all of his pills and we get him, you know, happy and healthy again. What's that? Is this your ball? And he's like the most adorable runner in the world because, of course, he's part Basset Hound, or at least we think he is. We haven't done a DNA test. But he runs lopingly, and he's actually surprisingly fast for his little tiny legs. That's a German Shepherd mix and an Anatolian Shepherd mix, and then we have the white German Shepherd mix here. So you can see his stubby little legs. It's either Basset Hound or it's that he has a deformity brought on by eating really bad food as a puppy. We're not sure. But if you don't, this is what could happen to your dog if you feed them food that is not nutritious for a growing large dog. If you feed them Purina puppy chow or something else that has absolutely zero nutrients in it, this is, you know, it could severely deform them. So this is healthy puppy food and really healthy puppy food, and these are healthy growing up doggies. And Mikey here, poor sweet loving Mikey, you can see there where his hair is still growing in, where he'd been shaved. He was born December 5th, 2018, so he's almost 2 years old. He's still a puppy. He has puppy behaviors. He's on a training collar so that he learns how to properly walk on a leash, because that's a new challenge for him. He loves kitties. He, of course, the foster home being that we're a cat rescue, has tons of kitties in it. So he loves his kitties. Now he will chase them, but he doesn't try to hurt them at all. And he'll only chase them if they're willing to run. And most of my kitties are not willing to run. Yeah. So as long as you have a confident kitty in the house, Mikey is happy to make their acquaintance. Mikey, are you my boy? Are you my Mikey boy? Where are you going, Mikey boy? There he goes with his ball. Mikey! Mikey! Honey, come see mommy! Mikey, come see mommy! Yes! He's very attached to me. He was not at first. It took him, it took him about a week and a half or 2 weeks to warm up to me, and to think that I'm his mom, and to love me and sleep in the bed with me and sleep on the couch with me. And he loses his mind with excitement when he comes out of the vet's office and sees me. So he's really taken a shining to me, and I mean, he will love whoever adopts him too. It's just going to take a little bit of time to warm up to them. He is kind of a one-person dog. He wants a mommy or a daddy to love him forever and to be his number one. Oh, look at that happy boy. That's a happy face. And he has destroyed this tennis ball in short order, which is why he needs the squishy ones, because the non-squishy ones just fall apart. He is not toy aggressive, as you can see. Whoops. There. He is not toy aggressive. He's not food aggressive. He is super excited to eat, though, because he is massively underweight. You can see all of his ribs. He should probably weigh about 68 pounds. He just barely made it to 60. He was a lot less when I first got him, and we're slowly getting him up to where he should be. And he is a puppy still. He's not quite 2. So he eats things that he shouldn't be eating. He eats things he shouldn't be eating. Mikey, look at this. Do you see this? He does things like a puppy. So he is learning that. He's learning how to drop it. And he's learning how to leave it. And he's learning how to stay. So he's such a handsome boy. So that is Mikey, who is perfect in every way. If you are interested in meeting Mikey for a possible adoption or adopting him, please contact us and we will get you over an application. Mikey will go to the absolute best home possible. So that's my boy. So yeah, don't apply if you're going to try to tie this dog up in the backyard, or if you're not ready to keep him for his entire life, despite his wonky legs. So, or the fact that he has been hit by a car and that he may need to be on anti-inflammatories for quite some time here. So only the best homes need apply. Hit us up at CJ Paws. Bye.